We're doing this? I'm gonna put on a strip lash on camera? Okay. Hi guys, it's Vanessa. We are taking a strip lash, putting it on, and then recreating it with Lashify on the other eye. You do know that I haven't put on a strip lash in like over 4 years. Does Sahara know we're doing this? Am I getting fired? Okay, listen, disclaimer. I'm a professional makeup artist, I really am. I could put makeup on other people, lashes on other people, strips, individuals, Lashify, you name it, I can do it. But on myself, the struggle is real, and I'm about to expose myself on camera doing that in front of all of you. Okay, so let's take this and this gadget that comes. Is this what I'm expected to use to put this on?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just gonna measure it, okay? Because I already know, look at that, it's too long for my eye. So, as usual, I'm gonna have to cut it because I make it long so it fits somebody's ginormous eye. Is anybody's eyeball actually that wide? Okay. So I need to cut it right about there. Okay. I stopped stripping. It was a moment. So I'm gonna take my scissors and we're gonna cut this. And then you gotta make sure you don't cut it by too much, because then then what are you gonna do? So I'm measuring. So already this is taking me longer than I would typically do with Lashify, right? Because I just have to throw them on. I don't have to measure anything. So I'm already annoyed because I'm measuring. So, okay, we've got it. So I'm taking this like stump little applicator. And now these bonds are made for a strip lash to go on your skin. So she's glued. Now we're just gonna let it get tacky, and then my challenge is gonna begin. And I refuse, I'm not gonna use this, okay? I'm not gonna. Here we go. It's the corners that are always a nightmare. And then, like, I want to fuse it, but that's not, I want to squeeze it with my fingers. Squeeze it. Look at the corner. Look at the corner. Okay. This is what they provided to, no. Okay, let me see if I can get the corner. How am I gonna get the tool, the lashes inside of this tool? Let's squeeze it. Cut. Okay, so now that I have this strip lash on my eye, and we're looking at how it is, I think the easiest way to mimic this design is to maybe use some stardust, right? And kind of leave little gaps. And then if necessary, maybe use some little baby C's, but we'll see. We'll see if that's even necessary. So we are going to start with good old Whisper Light that actually has an applicator that makes it a little easier to apply. So I'm going to use the black, and then I'm just going to keep it nice and light, and it's going to be directly on my lashes. I'm not going to be gluing anything to my skin. Light some out. So I'm going to take Stardust to 12. And I'm going to start in the inner corner. Now, again, inner corner is always a challenge, so you want to get the placement right. And so when you come in, it's so much easier to look down into a mirror so you can see exactly what you're doing and just place that lash. Did you guys see how easy and effortless that was? Did you guys? I mean, hello. So I like it, it's cute, and I'm just gonna give it a little fuse just to keep it in place. I think I'm gonna do is just continue with some Stardust. I think it's just going to recreate this. So I am taking my Stardust 14 now, and you know, this has a little bit of these little gaps in between, which is personally not my favorite, but we're trying to recreate this, right? So we're gonna come in, and we're gonna come in with a SD14 and just kind of leave a little bit of a space. What do you think? Right? But I mean, I love this lift. How am I supposed to lift this? It's just kind of like, you know, high. So am I gonna need to use a lash curler? Like, we'll try to figure it out later. Let's just continue. I'm just gonna keep, these all look like the same length to me. I typically like to maybe go with a longer length at the end or something longer in the middle, but we're just gonna mimic this. We're gonna come in with another beautiful Stardust and just, are you guys seeing the ease? I'm looking underneath, I can see exactly what I'm doing. It's a breeze. It's really a breeze. You know, nothing, oh look, let's continue. Let's come in and place this right in here. There's more of a gap right in there. I haven't fused yet, so I can always scooch that one just a little bit, which I think I want to do. So when I haven't fused, I have the liberty to kind of play with it a little bit. I think that's better. Okay, now you notice that this side, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little points, but even the end here, there's not as big of a gap, okay? And so there's another one, but you see how it's sort of drooping my eye? I'd rather just use 4 Gossamers, 4 Stardust, a more lifted look, and I'm good to go. So now I'm just gonna fuse all these down. Just gonna fuse at the base. And then I can do a full fuse by, I'm just gonna swing my arm around and then do a full fuse. And probably, I would say, I mean, Lashify is super easy. It's different, but it's super easy. I would say maybe what's hardest for people is to get adjusted to the wand. So you wanna kind of play around with different ways of fusing, but honestly, that's it. I mean, did you guys see? It's day and night. What ease these can be applied with, and look at the difference. Look at the look. Look at, I still have to fiddle with this thing to try to make it look decent. I'm not gonna get the flawless look that I have on this side. You can see the gap. Oh, I just looked at it from the top. I would then have to come in with some eyeliner, right, to fill in the bottom and probably the top. And look, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do about that inner corner. It's just floating on there. My eyes were watering. And that one. But do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? I mean, do I need to say more? My stripping days have been over. Your stripping days need to be over. You do not need to be doing this to yourself. We can upgrade. We can upgrade. You can be luxury, you can be flawless, and you can do it in a matter of minutes, okay? If you got somewhere to go, you can just throw on your lashes and look perfect and be done. That's it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go and even my eye out, but catch us next time. Follow us on our social media channels and check out the rest of our series.